Hello, this is MML Gaming HD. I'm MML Oraculum.
And I'm MML Ninja Monkey, and today we're going in for game 2 between Crowbar and xpVirus. And xpVirus took the win from last game, so we're gonna jump straight into this one.
Oh, another ZVZ, on Daybreak this time. A actual 1v1 map. There aren't any other spawn locations, so they'll know exactly where each other are. And both players are very aggressive, as we just saw in that game. And if you haven't watched it, go off this video and watch the other game.
Yeah, and I'm sorry if I gave away that spoiler that xpVirus won, but nonetheless, it's a good game and you should definitely check it out. So xpVirus in the orange in the bottom left corner of the map, and Crowbar in the top right corner of the map.
So, what will we be expecting this game? Well, we did see both players go for a nice early hatchery around 15 and then go for their spawning pool, so not too aggressive to start off with unless someone wants to go in for a very early rush.
Yeah, and we did see both of them doing the same thing last game, almost exactly, because these two know each other very well, and both for the baneling timing attack. So I'm thinking they'll try and do the thing where they psych the opponent out, and maybe one of them will go baneling timing attack again. It might be more surprising this time.
Yeah, as both when you kind of know a player you're against, you do tend to do some odd things just to throw the other opponent off, which I do like to see because it does show some quite nifty gameplay on the spot.
Yeah, and this we might actually see this now because Crowbar is definitely throwing his hatchery down now, but I don't know where xpVirus's minerals are at, but it's gone into a spawning pool, so early aggression here from xpVirus by the looks of things, and Crowbar wanting to go for the economy now. He needs to scout this.
Yeah, like Crowbar's just got his hatchery down, his spawning pool's going down now, and xpVirus is going to have the lead on the army production, so he's going to be able to pump some early lings out and really put the pressure on this expansion.
As you can see, Crowbar's spawning pool has only just gone down as xpVirus's is finishing up, but I think it might finish in time to be able to deal with it, put a few spore crawlers down, but I think he might have trouble with losing the expansion.
Yeah, especially there's no creep there to really utilise as of yet. He does need to get some spine crawlers down, possibly to maneuver them into the expansion and get some supporting zerglings, but a very aggressive spine crawler going down here.
Yeah, xpVirus has put that spine crawler. And I'm not sure if it's just out of his. Yeah, it's just out of his vision on the creep there, and that is dangerous. But Crowbar put a spine crawler of his own down, so he must know about it. Yeah, he does now. And is this a miracle defense? He's getting zerglings out.
Well, it doesn't seem like he's actually... Oh, now he's noticed it. It took him a few seconds there, but it does look like he's going to finish and actually get a few kills.
Yeah, that's one drone it's taken out, and now it's going for the lings. He doesn't want as much damage being done to that spine crawler, but now the spine crawler is going up, and that's 3 lings now, and a 4th ling taken out by this spine crawler. That has got its money's worth. Wait, yeah, has it? No, it hasn't.
This is exactly what Crowbar doesn't need, as there's more lings pouring in, and he's just taken out all of Crowbar's zerglings with that spine crawler.
Oh, and it's just fallen just in time, and as we can see, we've got the zerglings doing a lot of damage and a very nice surround with his drones. Maybe, oh, the queen's just falling. I thought he might be able to keep that queen alive, but these zerglings now having to back off, and a spine crawler just poking them as they leave, killing off 2 of them.
Oh, and 2 banelings being morphed outside here. This is a very nice position for xpVirus, just getting in there and taking out that queen, and he desperately needs that queen to keep ahead in production.
And here come the banelings now. There's 4 of them here, and they're gonna... Oh, perfect! They've taken out quite a lot of zerglings there, and they've just snuck right past that spine crawler. The spine crawler attacking the wrong things there, and now the zerglings are gonna take down this queen as these banelings are just in the main, just making sure he doesn't mine, because these drones are just too scared, and there's a lot of drones stacked up in one place there, and these banelings are going to get very dangerously close, and they've done it. They've hurt Crowbar so much. There's so many drones that have been lost, and the zerglings just picking away at this hatchery now. and Crowbars. And we've lost Oracular.
Oh no!
Just for a few seconds, but now he's back, and Crowbar now doing what he needs to do, and he's sending a few lings across the map for counter-attack. We saw this last game. Virus counter-attack. Now it's Crowbar's turn.
Oh, but he's going to have banelings in defense. They're not up yet, but they're going to pop out soon. But Crowbar's just going to run straight past that and go for the main.
Oh, he's decided to turn around and try and attack those Zerglings, but there are a lot of banelings there, and he's got the defense he needs, and he's got the attack he needs. But now Crowbar has got those spine crawlers in defense, so xpVirus is going to find it very hard to kill that natural, though Crowbar is far behind right now. But xpVirus doesn't have a natural of his own.
Yeah, xpVirus is really in a nice position now. He's put Crowbar under so much pressure that he's just gone all out defense, and nonetheless his expansion is down, but he's going to have to spend 300 on another hatchery just to get his main back up. And if he doesn't do anything, this spawning pool will eventually die from a lack of creep.
Yeah, it will, and it looks like he's poking up this drone now just to get up that expansion again, but it looks like there's nothing really he can do when xpVirus manages to get up his natural. Have so much income.
Oh, and a lot of banelings being morphed now, so xpVirus really going quite defensive, I feel. He could position these in nice areas to stop some ling run-bys. Maybe he's afraid of that happening.
Yeah, probably, but it doesn't look like Crowbar is thinking about making lings anytime soon. He wants to get his economy back up and stable, and there are a few lings down by the Zelnaga watchtower, but it's not really enough to do any damage to xpVirus.
No, look at the amount of lings now just pouring around the map. He's got control of whatever he wants.
Yeah, Crowbar is very confined within his spine crawler defense, and what is that he's put down? A baneling nest. It's a baneling nest. Crowbar's going banelings himself now.
Yeah, he does need these for the defense, because the amount of lings on the field now, he's just going to be overrun. He needs that kind of control that banelings give you to stop ling run-bys happening, so he can actually get an edge in the game again.
Yeah, and that baneling nest, I think it's positioned so lings can't just run up that ramp straight past those spine crawlers. I think he's making his own little wall off, and that's not really that common for a Zerg player, as we all know.
No, but in a ZVZ it is quite vital, when, especially in Crowbar's position. I mean, ling run-bys now would be devastating.
Oh, deciding not to put down that roach warren. I think roaches would be a very good idea right now.
With the amount of lings on the field, it could be quite, I don't know, the option. He could just get surrounded by lings, and if he does opt for a lot of banelings, roaches could come in nicely there because they're nice and armoured.
Yeah, definitely. But xpVirus now skyrocketing ahead with his food and just getting so much map control now for him. The map is just his playing field right now. It's his. Crowbar is just stuck.
Yeah, he did opt to go for that roach warren in the end, so changing his mind. Oh, and a little bit of pressure there, but backing off.
Yeah, those banelings could have done so much damage. It's wise there for xpVirus to back off. But right now he has got his second base, his main in fact, back up and running, and I really like the way xpVirus is morphing in these banelings in a scattered way, just in case he gets a baneling attack of his own and all those banelings die. But like this, that won't happen.
It is a nice thing to actually just get in the habit of doing, actually, just scattering those banelings out.
Especially in the ZVZ. And now we've got a very hectic push coming in, and taking out quite a few of xpVirus's banelings, and now here we go, tower defense happening right here, and a baneling getting right in there, and these drones could fall, but they're being microed around very well, and this roach here perfectly stopping this baneling. This baneling needs to be stopped, and the roach has done exactly what he needs to do. Now Crowbar getting back into this game with that. xpVirus's attack not doing enough damage. There's no drones at the natural, but he can just transfer over, so Crowbar, very nice defense there. Good choice on the roaches.
Yeah, but do remember that roaches are 2 food each, so it's kind of an inflation of the food count. I mean, he's not actually that far catching up along the lines of income, because xpVirus has so many drones. I mean, if we look at the drone count, there's 39 drones for Virus to 25 for Crowbar.
Yeah, that is true, but you know those roaches are good against lings, especially when they're clumped around like this. And I think Crowbar has a chance to get back in this game right now, but xpVirus still has that brilliant map control, those overlords everywhere. Now he will know these roaches are coming out, but if they split up like that, these lings are going to be able to just surround them and brutally bite them down.
xpVirus building 12 roaches of his own, and that's how many roaches Crowbar has right now. So 12 roaches apiece now. So Crowbar really doesn't have that army advantage that he did a minute ago.
Yeah, xpVirus wisely building roaches of his own, and he's got quite a scary force now. That is going to be brutal when it comes to a fight now, and Crowbar really shouldn't do this. I ill-advise that Crowbar attacks right now, and he is backing off, which I think is a wise choice.
Yeah, Crowbar's just got roaches, whereas Virus has got the support of lings and banelings, so he's going to come out on top of that fight. And also soon he will have 1 attack and 1 armor upgrades, so he's going to be a lot more resilient and putting on the damage a lot quicker.
Yeah, and I think he's going to go for a third now as this drone does travel across to this location where a third is usually put, and there it is, the hatchery. Brilliant. He's got third, he's going to start getting more income, and Crowbar really needs to do something quite fantastic to get back into this.
Yeah, and there's Virus isn't really coming and scouting this area, except there's a ling here going to deny this third.
Yeah, Crowbar's not going to be able to put down his third unless he does something, but that's a really nice micro there with the drone. He's going to keep it alive, but oh, very nice. Perfect.
Yeah, that slim line, getting that hatchery out as fast as he can, even with that little ling pressure.
Yeah, that drone speed running, getting up that third as quick as he could. And these overlords just having a chat over xpVirus's third, and now no anti-air at all from either player, and a lair coming up now for Crowbar. I think xpVirus has a lair, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, his infestation pit is almost finished, so when the infestors are out, Crowbar's going to have this window where he's very weak until he gets something to deal with those out.
Yeah, definitely, and Infestor Roach is very good in ZVZ, and it's not often a ZVZ goes on for as long as this one has, so Crowbar's done very well to stay in this.
Yeah, this is quite miraculous actually. He was so far behind, but a nice defence and a nice wall in actually kept him in this game.
Yeah, and an infestation pit of his own now going down, so he's going to be able to fungal anything, and those banelings won't be as much of as a problem for him with the fungal growth. And now his third is nearly done, so he's actually not too far behind anymore, but the food does tell a different story.
So I just want to mention, if we look at both players' overlord position, xpVirus has got the top of the map pretty much covered with overlords, and Crowbar has the bottom of the map, so both players are going to be able to spot for run-bys if necessary.
Yeah, towards their third base at, precisely.
But the middle of the map, xpVirus doesn't really have much vision of the middle of the map actually, just Crowbar.
Yeah, that is true. Crowbar has got surprisingly more map control at this point in the game, which is quite strange, and a lot of lings up here just waiting for the fourth to be attempted to put down, but I thought a fourth would be put down where the gold, oh, that's not gold anymore, I swear that used to be gold, sorry, in front of the Zelnaga watchtower. I thought that's where the standard fourth would be put.
Oh no, Changeling just sat here with xpVirus's army, so he actually doesn't need that overseer sitting on top of the hatchery like it was before, and I swear it's making a humming noise if you go near it.
I can hear that as well actually.
Unless it's this.
So, oh, I think it is that. So, the lings actually, there's not actually much going on here. Both players playing like a Protoss and trying to get that death ball of infestors, roach, lings, and banelings here. So, I'm not too sure what's going to happen. And is that another hatchery, a macro hatchery there going down for xpVirus, and a Hydra den, I think they're called.
So I'm just looking at the unit count, and this moment of silence has really played against Virus, because Crowbar's had some time. He's got more drones now. He's got the infestors up. He's actually got more infestors. but xpVirus has quite a lot of roaches. He's got 37 at the moment. So I'm not really sure which army's stronger now, because Crowbar's got a lot more potential for fungals.
Yeah, I think xpVirus is just waiting for that 200 food, just remax when he can, and he's just gonna try and overpower him with that advantage he had earlier on in the game. And by the looks of things, Crowbar could get there by the time xpVirus wants to attack, but that should be now, because he is at 200 food and he's putting down a 4th.
Yeah, all the time this is happening, Crowbar has had the opportunity to actually come up with exactly the same unit composition. They've both gone Hydras, and a nice little push here, going to deny this expansion. It
was cancelled in time. He's only losing the amount of minerals that it takes to cancel, but xpVirus is still not pushing. He's got the food, he's got the advantage right now, but is he that friendly that he's trying to let Crowbar win this game to go on the third game? What is happening here?
Yeah, and it does look like he might be moving out. Maybe that little Ling push did egg him on. I mean, there are some changelings here, so these will be spotted. There are a few infestors in with the army now, but quite a lot for Crowbar.
And those changelings not making the humming that time. It was Jack, the manager of, I think, both of these players. And it looks as if xpVirus is going to push now, and he's going to try and go through the middle of the map, but Crowbar will see this coming because he has got that Overseer.
Oh, both players coming to meet in the middle of the map. It's going to be the showdown.
Exactly in the middle of the map, and it looks like Crowbar's backing off a bit, and so is xpVirus. These two players, they could be twins. They're playing exactly the same. Yeah, and now Hydra's being split up around the map to deal with the Overlords.
So, both players just kind of being very passive. Just the upgrades are basically the same. There's so much tension. The units are coming to me in the middle again.
Here he comes. Now a few Hydras falling and the army being split, and the fungal growth's going to have to go down. Crowbar putting down brilliant fungal growths, and all the infested terran going down, and Crowbar has taken a lot of fungal growths himself, and a very nice concave here for xpVirus. So much damage being done, and all the infested terran being thrown out for tanking capabilities. Excuse me. And we're gonna see, it looks as if Crowbar's lost that fight.
Yeah, quite a lot of infestors being played here. Crowbar did manage to save quite a lot of them, and both armies being really melted away here, but xpVirus has almost gone straight back up to 200 food.
Yeah, and Crowbar losing a few units that have been rallied in poor position. As we can see, Crowbar trying to fight back now, and he's got quite a few roaches that are going to probably die here. No, none of them have been lost to that, but the rallying roaches have.
Oh, xpVirus really has a nice chance here to push and take out some of the expansions. Crowbar bringing his units down in defence, maybe to try and catch these off guard.
No, not happening. We've got... if there was a fungal growth on that army right now, it would be so beautiful to see, but...
Oh.
Crowbar going for it! Oh, he's not going to get there. And that Hydra nearly sneaking past, but just falling, and now here we go. xpVirus trying to take the 4th as Crowbar's army comes up from behind.
Oh, there could be a nice flank here. He could just bring these infestors up and cause a lot of pain for xpVirus.
And here we go. He's going to have to do something right now. And there's one fungal growth going down, not catching just as many as I wanted, but there's a brilliant fungal there, hitting a lot of the units. And there's a very nice concave here for Crowbar. And I don't know who's going to come out of this. It looks as if xpVirus is going to take this fight away, but a lot of units falling for both teams. And a very nice fungal growth there happening for Crowbar. But xpVirus is just now marching in. That Baneling not doing as much as he wants it to. And there you go. Some of those fungal growths saving Crowbar from losing another base.
And
now
Crowbar's just pushing this back again. And it just looks like xpVirus's units just start melting away. And the amount of Hydras here is doing so much damage to his army.
Indeed. They've got very good DPS, those Hydras, and those Roaches, armoured as they are. Do they take a lot of damage from Hydras?
They should do.
Yeah. I think Hydras are very good against roaches, but those infestors do a lot of damage to the Hydras since they are light armor. And old Crowbar doesn't have enough. He needs to back off.
Oh, that's very nice. Just edging in there to the Xel'Naga tower to get a count on the numbers.
Yeah, that was a really cheeky scout off there for Crowbar. And now xpVirus trying to think of how to get past Crowbar, because they've both got half the map controlled each, and he just doesn't know how to push through.
There has been quite an interesting development in Crowbar's base as a spire has been put down, and this could play quite nicely actually and be able to harass the bases without coming into contact with this, but there's going to be another confrontation here.
Indeed, and these players know each other far too well, because xpVirus has put down a spire of his own, and it looks as if xpVirus is just looking for a way in. He's pushing Crowbar's army back just by being demoralizing, and Crowbar has to back off there. He's going to try and get a nice concave here. He's doing a bit of damage, poking, and here we go. The infestors putting down the fungal growth, and a lot of roaches being affected by that. So many roaches falling here, a lot of infested Terran going down, and I think Crowbar's doing a really good job to defend this, but there is just too many units there for xpVirus, and he's put down as many infested Terran as he can, but xpVirus coming out of that only just ahead. A lot of damaged units here, and is he pulling out these drones? Oh, such a good fungal growth on those drones, taking out so many. That's gonna hurt Crowbar, and his army isn't doing anything at the moment. It's just rallying into death here.
Yeah, the armor upgrades have been really showing off here, because Crowbar had 2 armor that fight and xpVirus had 3, and he did win that fight when they did look like they had even numbers.
So it looked as if xpVirus was just waiting for that upgrade to finish and go in to get the GG from Crowbar, which he has done. A brilliant ZVZ there, going 30 minutes long, and wow, I'm impressed by both of these players.
That was quite a nice game. Both players really playing the same kind of strategy, but that whole game, Crowbar was just leading behind because Virus done that such nice push at the start, doing so much damage.
Yeah, he was definitely on his back legs after that one, and xpVirus just taking that game. So is that 2-0?
I believe it is.
So 2-0 here for xpVirus. I've been MML Ninja Monkey.
I've been MML Oraculum.
We've been Mr. Monkey's Lounge, Gaming HD, and we hope to see you in the future. Thanks for watching.
Hey-o.